My name is Dorothy Johnson. I moved into Becketwood in May or June of 1996. So I've lived here almost a full 21 years. It would be 21 years in May. So I'm now in my 87th year. I will finish my 87th year in July. And probably if I live another couple of years, I will have lived longer than anyone else in my immediate family. That includes aunts, uncles, grandparents, siblings, cousins, and maybe should I attribute that to aging in place at Becketwood and all that we have here to keep us active, interested, maybe sometimes interesting. I was thinking about aging in place, and I was comparing it with how it would have been if I had not moved to Becketwood. I'm not a person who joined a lot of clubs or so forth, but when you move here, you can get active at Becketwood right away, and I was very soon taking pictures of events that were going on, and like I say, I kind of hid behind the camera, and pretty soon the lady who kept up the member photo album said she wanted to retire from it, so she asked me if I'd take it over. So I did, and within a few months after I moved here, I joined the marketing committee. Right now, after 20 some odd years, I've still been on the marketing committee. I do schedule tours. Becketwood, since they got their website, have had a amazing increase in people that want to have a tour of Becketwood. From about 4 years ago, the most people that I have been involved with scheduling tours were 44. And since the website went up, we schedule about anywhere from 115 to 144 tours a year. And many of those people that come for a tour go on the waiting list. The first year I kept track of that, it was 10%, which I thought was really very good. I more or less keep my brain active by having something I have to do all the time. There might be a week where I don't have any tour. Right now I'm setting up, I think, about 6 tours for this week alone. I play cards on Mondays and Saturday nights. You're with a group of people that have like interests. I eat downstairs in the dining room at least once a week, and sometimes more often. Again, you're with people all the time. I think the reason that I have lived to the years I have now are because of the lifestyle that you have in a place like Becketwood, where there's always something going on and you can participate or not. But I think most of us, in one way or another, are participating and meeting people and keeping our brains active. And there's just so much going on that I don't really call it aging in place, it's staying young in place. It's an active lifestyle. I do Tai Chi, and there are so many exercises that are going on. At one time I used to do the yoga, and I've gotten lazy and don't do that. But there's Pilates, and there's strength exercise, and there's Tai Chi, and there are so many good exercise groups that meet here. We have use of Episcopal Home's pool. To me, it's where you age in place that gives us a longer life. I'm amazed at the number of people here who are in their 90s. Some of them are so much more active every day than I am. It's partially, it's genes, but a lot of it is the fact that we're here, there's somebody around all the time. You have friends. If you're not out if they see you're not out and about, they're checking on you to see if you're okay. It's where you age in place. Even when you're not looking for it, you're running into people, you're talking, you're participating, your brain is being worked. We have all the art shows, they're always interesting, but right now I think the color and so forth and the diversification is great. Change, I have not a real reluctance to change because I know that it has to come, but sometimes it's a little more difficult. One of the things that they want to change is signage for the different rooms. To me, this was supposed to be Old English, and the signs were made by one of our members, and I kind of treasure that fact, and I hope that they don't change it. I do try to change with the times. It's sometimes pulling me very reluctantly. I try to go along and not be too critical of some of the changes that people want to make here. It is sometimes difficult to agree with somebody you disagree with, but sometimes that has to be the case. One of the things about Becketwood is it's a community that is operated by the members. If you are in a cooperative, there are times when you have to cooperate when it's not to your desire. I started to say best interest, but that's wrong. You have to cooperate and give where it's better for everyone if you give in some sense. So being at Becketwood, where the members make the decisions, gives you more say than it would if you had a managerial place where everything is done for you. But in some ways, it can be a little harder for some people. I kind of feel that I can usually see both sides, and I might prefer one side, but I can give in and go with something I'm not completely sure is right for me, but it is for everybody else, so I'll go along. Think of all that we've seen in our whole lifetime. The world changes, and we have to adapt whether we want to or not. And that's the same way, this is a small world. Our community is a small world. We have to adapt to the change that's going on every day here. When we get new members in and new ideas and new things going on, we just have to adapt. Just basically what I said at the beginning, it's where you age in place and how much you give into participating where you are. I really think moving to Becketwood was probably the best thing I ever did, other than marrying my husband back when I did.